Hello, I am Dr. Michael Smith, and this is Shrink-FIT, a psychiatrist's guide to life fitness. The title of that comes from the name of a book with a similar title, Shrink-FIT, a psychiatrist's guide for life fitness, or a psychiatrist's guide to life fitness. In this book, I summarize some of my thoughts about what it takes to live an overall fit life. Of course, I talk about the usual things like diet and exercise, but also talk about other important things like finding meaning, nurturing relationships, and other things like that. Also, recently I did a short little episode on George Washington's book entitled George Washington's Rules of Civility and Decent Behavior in Company and Conversation. Some of the rules that I referred to I think were quite interesting, and I intend to get back to some of those rules. I think they would help us in society. I think we are in need of a little more or a lot more civility and decent behavior in society. Anyway, in case I forgot to say so, I am Dr. Michael Smith. I'm a board-certified psychiatrist. Recently, a colleague and myself began a series of podcasts on various topics, and on this channel, I do some solo podcasts and talk about things that I particularly would like to talk about. And one of the things I'd like to talk about today is in the book that I referred to, that I wrote earlier. In this book, I referred to another very enlightened and inspirational person by the name of Hippocrates. Hippocrates lived over 2,000 years ago, but the things that he thought and taught still influence us today, particularly in healthcare. Most physicians are familiar with the Hippocratic Oath. If they are not familiar with it, they might need to go back and review it. The Hippocratic Oath does contain some of the essential attitudes that ought to be possessed by physicians as they go about trying to help other people. Some time back, I thought it would be worthwhile to revisit the Hippocratic Oath, but write it in a more general way that would apply not only to physicians, but to people generally. And I wanted to just take a minute with you today and refer to my revised Hippocratic Oath. I will go ahead and read that. I would welcome your feedback and your comments. Hopefully they will be favorable. I think some of what I wrote here is worth considering. I will not read the original Hippocratic Oath. You could find that on Google, of course, or other places. It's readily available. But my revised version reads as follows. I pledge to serve humanity regardless of my title or station in life. I will give to my teachers, guides, and mentors in life the respect and gratitude which is their due. I will live my life with conscience and with dignity. I will take seriously my obligations and commitments to others. I will honor the noble and praiseworthy traditions of my own culture while allowing others to do the same. I will treat my colleagues and associates as brothers and sisters. I will not allow considerations of religion, nationality, race, party politics, or social standing to intervene between me and my duty towards others. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life from its beginning. I will not use my knowledge or skills contrary to the laws of humanity. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. I don't know what Hippocrates would think about this, but I kind of like the sound of this revised Hippocratic Oath, and I think it would be well if we could disperse this throughout society and have more people kind of think about this. Anyway, I hope you have been interested in what I've had to say about that. I hope you find it worthwhile. And if you do, I would welcome comments. And also, of course, like everybody else on YouTube, I would appreciate any upvotes, thumbs up, and subscriptions. I look forward to talking to you about other topics in the future. As I mentioned previously, I do intend to review a lot of what's contained in my book. that I think you will find interesting on living a fit life. And I've thought many times that being fit for life is more than just being able to run fast or lift a lot of weight, although those things can be very good and helpful. There are a lot of other aspects to living a very fit, healthy life, including finding out what life is all about, finding a sense of meaning, finding a sense of transcendence, focusing on responsibility and discipline and other things like that that I do talk about in this. So I look forward to sharing some of those thoughts with you as well. But for now, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you will continue to tune in, and I look forward to speaking with you again. Thank you.